Hey everybody, right now I'm going to go over some of the things you need to know for basic recording and playback on the Garmin VIRB. First thing you want to do is turn the VIRB on. Your power button is over on the right side. It's the last button down there on the bottom. You can see right away the green light on the top turns on and it shows Garmin on the screen as it boots up. Here we are on the main viewfinder screen. The screen is not backlit, so I'll do my best to show you what's on the display there. In the upper right-hand corner is the battery indicator, which right now is set to a little bit less than half. That's the remaining battery life. Lower left-hand corner is the time remaining on our micro SD card, which is 6 hours and 55 minutes. We do have a 64 gigabyte micro SD card in there right now, which is mostly empty, so that's about the maximum you're going to get. In the lower right-hand corner, it says 1080. That's the current mode, which is set to 1080p. There's our viewfinder screen that shows us what we are going to be filming. You can start recording just by flipping up that switch there on the left. The light on the top has gone from green to a blinking red, and we are now recording. When you are done recording, you can flip that switch back down. That'll save what you just filmed. From here, we can now go to playback and view what we just recorded. We can do that by changing the mode on the VIRB, which is the mode button down there on the bottom, which is actually the same as both the power key or the power button and the back button. So go ahead, hit mode. 3 different options here. There's playback, setup, and viewfinder. You can change the mode by pressing it and selecting OK. That'll take you right to it. Another way you can change the mode is by changing it to where you want to go and just leaving it there for a second, and that will still change the mode. Anyway, here we are going to take a look at playback. This is the video that we just recorded. We can hit OK to play that back. You might notice that it is not playing back any audio. The VIRB does have a built-in microphone, so it is recording audio. It's just not going to play it back through the camera unless you buy the special Garmin cable that plugs into the mini USB port and provides a female headphone jack. Otherwise, you will get all the audio you recorded when you plug your VIRB into your computer. Some different options there on the screen over on the right side. On the very top, you have a pause and play button. Below that is fast forward. You can actually view the video at normal speed. You can view it twice as fast, and you can view it 4 times as fast. Below that is your rewind button, and finally is to delete your video or your picture. You can select any one of those by pressing OK, and you can go back by pressing the mode button. One other thing I want to show you here in the mode is take you to setup and some different options here that might be of some value to you. First thing is the video menu. So here we can change the mode. I'll show you the options available. There's 1080p, Tall HD, Fast HD, Economy HD, Slow-Mo HD, Super Slow-Mo, and time-lapse. We'll get more into what some of those mean in some demonstrations in other videos. This is just a brief overview for the time being. Below that is field of view, which you can have set to wide, zoom 1, zoom 2, or ultra zoom. And you also have loop, which can be set to on or off, as well as microphone, so you can turn the microphone built into the VIRB on or off as well. Also want to take you down here to advanced. These are some other common options for you. Lens correct is on or off. That helps to correct wide angle barrel distortion. And the stabilizer can be on or off. That helps to reduce shaky video. Last one in this menu is flip camera, which is very useful to know if you have your VIRB mounted in such a way where the picture would ordinarily appear upside down. You can flip the display on that and then make the picture appear now right side up. So that is one way to record on the VIRB. I'm actually going to go ahead and turn that back off. One other thing that you can do, the VIRB is turned off, and with it turned off, I can go to that record switch over there on the left and just flip that on. This only works if the VIRB is turned off. This will immediately turn the VIRB on, and as soon as it finishes booting up, it gets through the Garmin screen, it is going to start recording. And you see that red light blinking there along the top. Now, when you record like this, you can't change anything. You can't adjust any settings. You can't go into playback immediately afterwards. All you can do is record. When you are finished recording, flip the record switch back down. That will save the video and turn the VIRB back off again. So that's a very useful thing to know how to do. If your settings are already in place, you just want to turn it on and shoot and go. That's very useful to know. So that is a quick look at basic recording and playback on the Garmin VIRB.